Thank you very much. Good day to all of you. We have prepared for you the presentation, the data about the METRANS company. Also, we know what's happening now on the global level, and this is something what's also influencing the transport possibilities within Europe, and shortly also I will mention in our discussion or in our presentation. METRANS company is on the market more than 30 years, and this year we will have the event when we will celebrate with our clients our 30 years of the existing METRANS company. What we are making, what we are offering as the METRANS, we are offering the solution for the intermodal container transport within Europe and connecting northern ports, Adriatic ports with the middle of the Europe. Our experience after 30 years is that we are going in the way of the insourcing. It means what we can do in our hands, we do in our hands. It's connected also with the investment into the new locks, into the new rail cars. Shortly, who is our owner? It's HHLA. Activities of our mother company, it's container, mainly the biggest terminals in the Hamburg, CTA, CTB, CTT, and also in the structure of the HHLA, we are company METRANS, offering and making the intermodal solutions and connections through the Europe. Some data, what we have transported as the METRANS in the last years. On the intermodal, we have transported 1 million or 1.38 million TEU. Through our depots, we have also transported and made 1.21 million TEU. Within METRANS Group, we have 17 METRANS companies which taking care about the activities in the ports, about the terminal operations, about the transport, about the customer service. Together, we have approximately 2,300 employees. What we are offering from the beginning, and it was a big topic because we have started in Czech Republic, 1991, and we have started with the first train Prague-Hamburg, connected this line, and Czech and Slovakia started to be without the support of the government, and METRANS started to offer all-in solutions. It means the client is ordering by us the transport from the point A to the point B as the port and door delivery, and we have given the solutions to the client that we are taking care about the train transport, terminal operations, and final truck transport. That's something what we are keeping now, and we are offering all-inclusive just in time. Just in time, you know, it's now very hard to offer because we are facing with the problems with the congested ports, with the congested infrastructure, and it's not so easy to set up the system as we know before the COVID 2 years ago. We have started with the deep sea transports. It means normal containers, 20 foot, 40 foot. From 2010, we started also to connect Rotterdam. We started to have the knowledge with the tanks, special containers, and so on. And now we have really rail cars which are produced only for us as the METRANS. and with the system that we are trying to have the full utilization of the train. On the train we have really a spectrum of the containers, normal containers, tank containers, and it is something what we are developing also for the following years. And in case it is handled per reach stacker, it has these 4 corners, it's a container, then we are offering the service. Our vision, now with nearly 600 trains per week, what we are offering, what we are providing through the Europe, is something that we would like to offer all in service. As again, have to say, door delivery, and our client doesn't have to take care about the transport with, for example, 3 companies. One company is making rail transport, second one terminal operations, third one truck company, fourth one the customs clearance, and so on. This is something what we would like to offer to our clients, that all packet, all in service. We are monitoring the latest technologies, what we are making, as I said, insourcing. It means we are ordering the new logs, the new rail cars. We have a special department which taking care about the news, about the technologies, and as you know, a rail car has the own weight, and we are developing the rail car that we are trying to produce the lighter rail cars to transport more heavy cargo. So this is something what we have the special department, and now, for example, we have 3,000 rail cars crossing METRANS network system, and each year we are receiving the new rail car, which are changing the oldest one we are giving out of the system. We are also in the contact with our clients regarding the digitalization, regarding the easy contact of our system, this EDI and IT technologies, to eliminate the administration work and to be fast. So it means to transfer data between the client system and our system. For this, we have own METRANS system, own IT department, and developing and discussing with the clients how we could be really fast in the changing of the data. The changing of the data is really but at this moment very important, because the challenges and the changes on the routings, you know, has to be, are more often, and from our experience, we have to make the planning of the trains, which cargo should be transported more times per day. Because irregularities of the ships on the sea transport, congested ports, it means that we have to rework the planning of the trains each day more times. We have to react on the informations from the terminals, from the port, from the infrastructure. And for this is for us very important to deal the data very fast with our clients and to use these immediately changes through our systems. METRANS, in the history of the 30 years, developed the terminals Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria, Poland, Germany, and now we have our 19 METRANS intermodal terminals, and also we have the partnerships terminals in Austria, in Germany, and we are developing the new one. And we have what we have made in the last years, that for each year we have announced the new METRANS terminal. The last one was Zalaegerszeg as the investment, and the Zalaegerszeg in the Hungary should be ready for the first operations from the next year. short information where we have our hub terminals, depots. Our last new hub terminals, which were announced for 2022, was Terminal KREMS in Austria and Maleševice. Unfortunately, Maleševice is a hub terminal, but we know what happened, and due to the restrictions in Russia and continuing war in the Ukraine, Silk Road started to be moved not from the northern corridor, but to the middle corridor, or finally back on the sea transport. As the METRANS, we have over 2 million square meters on the depot and terminal capacities. Regarding the number of the logs and wagons, we have this number, what you see, 100 logs, 3,000 wagons. We have own logs and rail cars. It means we have to take care about this equipment. For this, we have own METRANS organizations which are making the repair of the rail cars, taking care about this equipment, and so on. Here you can see the map of the existing connections through METRANS network. On the left side, you can see the number of the trains per week, what we are connecting. Northern ports, Hamburg, Bremerhaven, as the deep sea cargo, Rotterdam as the short sea cargo, Koper as the deep sea cargo. Everything is connected to the hub terminals, which are situated in Slovakia or in Czech Republic. The new one is the KREMS, as I mentioned, in the Austria. And it was something what we have prepared last year. And last year we have made 3 trains per week with the terminal KREMS as the METRANS terminal. And from January of this year, we started to make the optimization of the cargo, and all Austria connections what we are offering started to be concentrated on terminal KREMS. What does it mean? With this solution, we can be faster on the transport to the ports, and we know that Austria has the #1 port, it's Hamburg, and it means, as we have concentrated the cargo on terminal hub KREMS, we started to do 3 direct connections between KREMS and Hamburg. Also, we have the option from terminal KREMS to Koper. We have already done several trains on the ad hoc basis, but in case we see we have the volume, we are sending the cargo directly from KREMS to Koper. We are offering also the dedicated solutions for our clients. It means Trieste, it's a dedicated solution from the terminal TMT. And also we have announced several years back that our HHLA as the owner made the investments on the PLT terminal in the Trieste, and now we are developing also the connections from the PLT Trieste to the METRANS hinterland to cover Czech, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria, where we are active. METRANS network Austria. This is something what we have started to do 2010. First service which we started to offer was the connection to and from Salzburg in the cooperation with the CTS terminal. 2012 we started to offer the solution as the METRANS through terminal KREMS, and 2018 we started to offer, based on the request of our clients, the connections to and from LINZ in the cooperation with the terminal LINZ AG. In this case, I can see that we are offering the flexibility. Yes, again, I have to say that nowadays irregularities of the ships, the congested ports, and so on, making troubles to all of us, to our clients, to us as the operator, but still trying to find a solution. Regarding each service, Salzburg, Linz or KREMS, it will be on the next slides. KREMS, as I mentioned, we are offering open services. It means cargo from all northern ports or southern ports to concentrate to KREMS or to Linz. We are offering also dedicated solutions because the company has enough cargo to fulfill the whole train. And it means we started to do the new procedure that import trains to KREMS are going through the system of METRANS terminals. Why? Because we don't have enough cargo from one terminal and from one port. It means we are taking over the import from Hamburg, Bremerhaven, Rotterdam to concentrate on terminal Česká Třebová, and after that the connections to KREMS. Also, you know that Austria market needs the empty containers. The solutions where is the overflow of the empty equipment is in Czech, Slovakia or in Hungary, because these countries have mainly the import cargo. So with these trains to KREMS or to Linz, we are taking over the empties and to sending to the Austria terminals. On the export side, we have decided with this optimization of the terminal hub KREMS that we have enough cargo to cover 3 direct connections to the Hamburg port. Okay, it can be to CTB, CTT, CTA, because in Hamburg, with our rail company, we can do in our hands the rail shunting directly to the terminal, and we are making after that in Hamburg-Waltershof this group trains, and we can in our hands to make the shunting to each of the terminal. What's belong as the export cargo to Koper, we are sending from KREMS to Dunajská Streda, where we have the 6 trains in direction to Koper. Regarding KREMS, which is connected with all 3 hub terminals of the METRANS, Česká Třebová, Dunajská Streda, and Budapest, we are working also with the further plans. It means we are preparing the investments on the terminal cranes to install the portal cranes, to increase the storage capacity on the terminal cranes, and also we are in the discussion with the rail infrastructure to increase the number of the trains on terminal KREMS. Salzburg is something what we have started as the first service connected to and from Austria, mainly, and it's connected only with the northern ports, with the Hamburg or Bremerhaven. Also, Salzburg needs the empty equipment. So it means we are taking over not only imports, which are collecting from Hamburg, Bremerhaven, Rotterdam to the Czech terminals. We are also picking the empty containers, and mixed trains are going to Salzburg. On the export side, we have enough cargo to cover 1 port. It means, as written, we are offering also the regular direct connections from Salzburg to Hamburg, and we are using the corridor Austria-Germany. Also, we have the alternatives to use the Czech corridor, and it is something what we are using. In case is happening something on 1 corridor, we can be flexible to use the second one. Okay, the second one at this moment or at that moment when happens something doesn't have to have enough capacity, but still you have the alternative how to route the cargo to the port. It's also the same as from Slovakia, from Dunajská Streda or from Budapest. We started to develop also to go in the corridor of Austria-Germany, crossing Passau, and it is something where we would like to be prepared for something which can happen, and we know what happened last year. It was the problem on the border Germany-Czech Republic. On this main corridor was the heavy raining and one bridge started to be destroyed and this main corridor started to be closed for several weeks and no option how to go to and from Hamburg, Bremerhaven. Okay, we have alternatives that we can go Czech, Poland, Germany, or Czech, West Czech Republic crossing to Germany. But these corridors are without the electrification, doesn't have the enough capacity for the complete trains and so on. And I also would like to say that we have the cooperation with Terminal LINZ AG, which finished now the investments into the terminal. We are providing for northern ports, but also for the southern ports, connections. Each week we have free trains on the import, free trains of the export, and again, on the import side, we are taking over import cargo plus empty equipment from Czech, Slovakia, or Hungary, and concentrating everything in the LINZ. And we are offering not only terminal or port terminal solution, we are offering also door delivery solution. It is something what's mentioned in the beginning, our vision to make easy life to our clients and to have everything in one packet. So we have also contracted the truck company in LINZ, and we are prepared to offer door delivery service. LINZ is connected on the export side with the KREMS, where this cargo is optimized with the rest of the cargo from the Austria, and we can route to the northern or to the southern ports. We have, again, and it was also the LINZ on the beginning, that we have prepared the dedicated VIP solutions for one client, and based on this, we started also develop this project. We opened the open service for the LINZ, and finally, we started on the copper solution for first Alpine, and based on this, we developed, and now we are connecting Adriatic and also northern ports as the solution for our clients. Our last announcement and the new service what we have started to do was connection to and from Romania. It is the first step. Yes, Arad is not so far from the border, Hungary, Romania, but it is something where is the cargo, and with the solution connection Budapest-Arad, again, we are offering to the client to have equipment for the loading of the cargo, and also with these connections and with the METRANS system, we are able to cover through Budapest northern ports or Adriatic ports. It is for the deep sea, short sea, but also as the solution for the continental cargo. So it is something what we would like to develop. We are developing, we will develop. The new investments what we have announced are in the Hungary, new terminal Zalaegerszeg. Also, we are in the discussion regarding the Turkey and connections to and from Turkey. You know, Silk Road started to find the alternatives. Now we have tested first train through Constanta. Today this train is loaded, and as METRANS we are going from Constanta to Hamburg, and it is something what is alternative as the middle routing of the Silk Road. Also existing the discussion as the Silk Road from the south through Turkey, and it is something what we are discussing. We as the METRANS, we have the partners in the Turkey, we are discussing, we are preparing. We have enough equipment as the rail cars, but you know the discussion has to start by the Chinese platforms with the authorities in the Turkey, with the authorities on the corridor, and you are not only crossing Kazakhstan, Russia as the original Silk Road, you are crossing more countries, and also you are combining train traffic, but also you have to cross the sea. So we are developing, we are here for you, and for your questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And also my colleagues, which are representing Austria, Mr. Neuwirth as our sales contact for the Austria, and Mr. Groys as our business development manager. So thank also to my colleagues, because what we have done and support us for the Austria market is great. Thank you very much.